Yes, people, we are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A, where we discuss all things in regards to the transfer window from the chat. StreamYard's been playing up, people, so that's why you lot can't see me as currently, but you can hear me. I know that much. I'm trying to see what's going on. I don't know what's happening as to what the problem is, but make sure you run up the likes. First and foremost, run up the likes, hit the subscribe button on the channel. When you enter the city of Sarcasm, pay the tax, hit the like button. Make sure you share this out across all the socials and subscribe to the channel, Sarcasm City TV as well. Hit that notification bell. And yeah, I'm literally trying to sort out the camera as we speak, people. That's what it is. There we go. Don't know what was going on, but StreamYard's been playing up, and the big news that landed today, or yesterday technically now, is Alexander ISAK wants to move away from Newcastle, people. He wants to move away from Newcastle. It seems he is Liverpool bound, so we'll be discussing that. And Ollie Watkins seems to be top of Manchester United's list when it comes to the striker department. Alejandro Garnacho has got interest from Aston Villa as well, but reports were stating that it's not a swap deal and those two deals are indeed separate. But get your questions in, whether it's about ISAK, whether it's about Ollie Watkins, whether it's Garnacho, or whether it's a player I have not mentioned. Big up to Warrior J, because there's so much information in the chat. But big up everyone supporting. Big up Warrior J. Big up Taner. Who else is in the chat? Let me see it. Big up Ryan. Big up Kingsman. Andrew. Big up Sham as well. Big up Kaneki. Big up Kaneki. I just seen your tweet, yo. Big up Kaneki. Big up Joseph as well, man. Big up to everyone tapped in, man. Absolute real ones. But run up these likes, man. What are we doing? Only at 11, man. Let's get up to 40 likes. Let's get up to 40 likes, people. So let's hit that like button and let's hit that subscribe button as well. And like I said, Warrior J has been kind enough to drop all of this information in the chat. So here we are. 1 second. I'm literally getting to it out now, all as we speak with the ISAK situation. So here it is. Alexander ISAK has informed Newcastle of his desire to explore and move away this summer. Club aware of players' plans and will now decide how to move, as Craig Hope _DM reports. Newcastle have already restarted exploring a move for a top striker in the market. That's from Fabrizio Romano. And on top of that, Liverpool readying an official approach to Newcastle after Alexander ISAK told the club he wants to explore a move away this summer. Liverpool readying a British record offer. That's from Lewis Steele _. Again, Liverpool poised to make a record bid for ISAK and are ready in a formal approach. When that happens, Newcastle have a decision to make. That's from Craig Hope _DM. Al Hilal are not in active talks to sign Alexander ISAK. Both clubs have had zero contact, and ISAK is not negotiating with Al Hilal. That's from Fabrizio Romano. Onto these joke men world champs who have to save world football and can't do it. Chelsea not actively working on Alexander ISAK deal and no interest in proceeding despite reports. Chelsea very happy with strikers and fully focused on Javi Simmons and Jarrell Hato deals. Forget Javi Simmons, forget Jarrell Hato, go sign ISAK, you joke club. That's what you lot need to do. This is on Liverpool as well. The club remain on ISAK deal. The club working on ISAK deal was and is remains Liverpool. That's from Fabrizio Romano. Again, nothing concrete between ISAK and Al Hilal. The real possibility is linked to Liverpool. Now Alexander ISAK is opening his doors to Liverpool. ISAK remains target for Liverpool. And them two last statements are both from Fabrizio Romano. I can't believe I woke up and seen this. Despise it, man. Like, no, ISAK goes, Liverpool is all over, people. Just saying that now. In regards to the Premier League, they would be the best team in the league. They would win the league again, be favourites for the FA Cup, be favourites for the League Cup, and the ISAK move puts them right there in the Champions League. They're already one of the better teams in Europe anyway. To me, they're right up there with PSG, Real Madrid, Barcelona. I think that's outside of England, they're the three best sides. Then you add in Liverpool, then you add in Manchester City, then you add in Arsenal. I would say, to me, that's the top. They're the best six sides in Europe. And then obviously you got the rest, like you got Chelsea who are in that second bracket. I put Bayern Munich, interesting to see what they do. You put them there as well. But those six sides, I would say, are the best. That puts Liverpool right up there. He is a game changer. He is a genuine needle mover. He fits what, and it's not like they're just signing a name. He fits how Liverpool play and the other attackers. He's the perfect foil for a Salah. Salah's the perfect foil for ISAK. Because ISAK can drop in deep and link up play and create for Salah, and Salah can do his Salah thing and not only create for himself, he can create for ISAK. ISAK's also very good at creating for himself. Then you add Inverts as well, who's another creator, and you don't have to worry about ISAK adapting to the country, adapting to the league. He's been here and has been successful here. And to me, like I've said, behind Haaland, the next best striker in the league. So, and if someone says he definitely has more to his game than a Haaland. So it's just that Haaland's record, his goal scoring is incredible. But we can't let this happen, man. It'd be an incredible buy for Liverpool. And I'd fully do a U-turn, 100%. Like if ISAK joins, like we're doing a U-turn, man. Somali Sonogo, like Chinlu said, overrated, overpriced, not better than Chris Wood. The list goes on if he joins there. Well, hey, if he stays at Newcastle, complete needle mover. Newcastle got to do what needs to be done. Because if they don't, it's domination in Europe for Liverpool, in my opinion. Domination in the Premier League for them, sorry. And then in Europe, they're right up there. He could be the difference in them winning the Premier League and not winning the Premier League. He could be the difference in them winning the Champions League and not winning the Champions League. If he plays against PSG last season, they probably go through. They probably go through if he plays against PSG next season. They probably win the champs last season with an ISAK. When you look at what happened. Because if they beat PSG, I think they beat Arsenal over 2 legs. And then the final was against Inter Milan. They'll be Inter Milan. There's the difference. There's the difference. I'm not trying to see ISAK at Liverpool at all. I don't think people realize what this means for the league. Like this is cold red. Like cold, bright red. Like we do not need this. Liverpool winning is one thing, but Liverpool aiming to dominate is a whole different thing. They must be stopped, and the only team that can stop them is Newcastle. At the moment, as everyone's constructed, it's competitive. I don't think there's any domination going on. It's competitive. But yeah. Hey, Barrio, you lot need to. You know what I'm saying? Need the world champs to step up. That's what it is. Definitely need the world champs to step up. Your time, save the world. Don't give these lot the Infinity Stone. Just handing them the Infinity Stone. They already got the gauntlet, and they got like almost all of them. You're like 3, I would say. Give him this one. This is 4 because it's 5 Infinity Stones, right? Give him ISAK. This is 4 because they've got 3. With all the players they have there and adding verts, I'd say they have the glove and they have 3 of the Infinity Stones. ISAK is 4. We don't need to give them that. They don't need 4. We see anyone who's a Marvel head, watch what Thanos did without the Infinity Stones. And then as he was gathering them before he got all 5, man was a menace. Like, we do not need them. Man was just a dominant menace, and that would be Liverpool. A dominant menace. Do what needs to be done. Hey, big up Northside for the raid. I know he's with Gunnar. Did he travel out there, I think, yesterday? So, yeah. Shout out to my G's, man. Shout out Northside. Big up Gunnar. Shout out Northside for the raid every single time, man. Shout out Northside, man. I need to chat to Northside. We need to do some more shows, definitely, 100%. 100%. See, look, you got a man like this. Idiots like Sai. But you lot get your questions in. If you're a member of the channel, your question takes priority like a super chat. So if you're a member, I will star your question. I will get to it. And of course, if you're kind enough to super chat, I'll get to your question as well. But if you are a non-member or it's a non-super chat, I will star your. It's not guaranteed I will get to your question. Obviously, if it's a great one, I will. But it's no guarantee. So if you see me going to the same names, you know why. That's all it is. Link for the membership is in the pinned comment. Continue to run up the likes as well. Everyone who's joined over from the raid, continue to run up the likes. Continue to hit the subscribe button as well. But that's my thoughts on ISAK. I've given my thoughts before. And I probably have to give him again as well. Big up to all of you lot, man. Big up Raphael. Big up. Favorite hate watch you ever did to each of the top 5 clubs you hate? Cool. That's good. When Real Madrid beat Liverpool in the Champions League, that was fun. when they at the back post. That was great. That was fantastic. Manchester City, probably the Michael Owen goal. Even though I think it was only like the Carabao Cup, it's how mad they got because it was late. Michael Owen's winner was like 4-3 that game. Shit was fire. That's the Arsenal 8-2 when we packed them up. I actually scratched that when we beat them undefeated. That's what I'd say. And honorary shout to the 4-2 game. Anytime we've won at their grounds. Is there anyone else? Leeds. Anytime we beat Leeds. Fantastic. Actually, there was a week. I can't remember what. Someone who's older head, someone similar to my age or slightly younger or slightly older, remember. We played Leeds in the league and beat them. Then we played them it was either the FA Cup or the Carabao Cup like 2-3 days later, and then we beat them again. So we beat Leeds like twice inside like 4 or 5 days. It was great. Jemba scored in one of the games, the second game. Like he volleyed it and it hit the ground. It wasn't even a good volley. It hit the ground and bounced over the goalkeeper. So yeah, we beat Leeds there. That's what I'd say. Beating Leeds because we beat them twice in quick succession. That's what I'd say. Exactly what I'd say. Thoughts on the Watkins link? I like the Watkins links. Best links we've had for a striker all summer long. He's the best striker we've been linked to, I would say. Gyökeres, yes. Outside of Gyökeres, I'd say. But he's the best striker of recent. I really don't like the names, or I either don't like the names of others or underwhelmed. Like Jackson, absolutely not. Who else we've been linked to? Sesko, I don't know a lot about, but it's just underwhelming. Whereas Watkins makes sense. For me, it's all about the price point. To Carabao, we've not been linked to Mattel. There's no solid reports. We've been linked to Mattel, but there's no, when I say linked, I'm talking about solid reports saying Manchester United are interested in Mattel. Manchester United are looking at Mattel. There's been none of that. Like reports came out today saying we are genuinely looking at Ollie Watkins, but the price is too high. That's what I'm talking about. Talking more than just being linked, because everyone knows we need a striker. So yeah, with Watkins, I also like the fact as well that we're talking about the price being too high. Well, I don't know why we just don't do a swap deal with Garnacho. But then reports came out today saying that the deals are separate. So if they want 60 for Watkins, give them 60 and then just get 30 for Garnacho. That's it. Is he not for sale now? You gotta look elsewhere, bro. We got him as not for sale now. Hey, test the waters. But yeah, my biggest issue with Watkins is the price. I think 60 million is too much. I think he's got a year left on his deal as well. Have they got an option? Let me check. Let me actually double check. Expiry. Nah, he's there. Watkins signed a new contract with Villa, committing his future till 2028. So they hold the cards in regards to his contract. So yeah, I would definitely look at him and go, yeah, 40 million. Yeah, a couple of reliable sources came out, said he's not for sale. That just means, yeah, you don't want big money for him. This is why you lot are looking 60. This is why you lot are looking 60, 70. We just got to go in, use the Garnacho, the fact that they're interested in Garnacho to our advantage. And if we got to pay 60, 70 for him, do it. And then just get 30 for Garnacho. And it's like 40 million for him, which is what I think is max. So offer him the 60. Or say, hey, take Garnacho for 30. There you go. And you've basically, you know what I'm saying, got 30 million and Garnacho for Watkins. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you, Jesse says teams don't swap no more because it don't show in the accounts. That's why Atletico Madrid and Chelsea bought Felix and Gallagher to make it up. Yeah. And that's the issue with Garnacho thing is he apparently wants Champions League clubs. Fab been saying watch for Chelsea and Ghana. Whether it's Villa, whether it's Chelsea, we should be forcing him out. You should be like, hey, you ain't controlling where you are going. You ain't controlling. Go away, man. Like, what are you talking about? Zay says, would you take Mitro? No, I wouldn't take Mitrovic. The thing I like most about Watkins is two things. One, again, Premier League proven. Don't have to worry about him settling into the league, settling into the country. He's been successful here, played his part. When I say here, he's been successful at Villa, played his part in them finishing high in the league, scored goals, got assists, played in the Champions League, and he's mobile as well. Super mobile. I've been on about that. Manchester United's team lacks athleticism literally throughout. That is one thing I agree with Amorim on from the beginning up until now, how much our team lacks athleticism and pace and power and speed. Watkins brings you that. Is he the ideal foil for Mbeumo and Cunha? No, he's not. He's not. His profile doesn't fit well with them. But I've been saying this. Bring me any striker of quality. Simply so this manager does not pick Højlund, does not pick Mount, does not pick Garnacho if he's still here, and all these rubbish players. That's where I'm at with it. Because currently right now, Højlund is our first choice number 9. That must change. So if we get Watkins, it'll be him. And if our front three is Cunha and Mbeumo and Watkins, I'll go, all right, no problem with that whatsoever. No problem. Would you take me in the United midfield? I got me. You're probably more mobile than him, Jez. So yeah, why not? Why not? I think he's a good backup option, but you need a start. Exactly, it's a starter thing. We need starters. Like that's what we need. We need starters. Flawless. Sarah, has Ferguson moved like Liverpool this year? What is your best transfer window in that period? It's tough to say because a lot of our best transfer windows look great in hindsight. At the time, it wasn't really like, whoa. People look back at it and go, yeah, that window was great because of what those players did. But like when we signed Vidic and Evra, no one looked at that and went, yeah, that shit's fire type of thing. Like, that's what I'd say. So, what position would Amorim need to not get sacked, in your opinion? I think they with him I don't think he gets sacked till at least November. I think if he's in a similar, let's say he's 14th, 15th, I don't think they sack him straight away. I think he'd have to be 14th, 15th for like a consistent period of time. Have to be like 2 months. Look how long they took to pull the trigger with Ten Hag, who wasn't their guy and wasn't their choice. So therefore, this is their guy. So I would be led to believe that they're going to give him more time. Because the last guy wasn't their guy. That wasn't your hire. This is your hire. So why would you not give him more time than the last guy who was failing? So I think it'd have to be at least a couple months, like of him being 14. It'd have to be like from October to November. Because the excuse will be, I can see on the card, is United had a tough start to the season. The first 10 games was tough. Because we are more than capable of going 2-10 if we don't do what we're supposed to in the window. But it seems we're trying to, and that changes everything. There's the strikers on the cards, midfielders on the cards, goalkeepers on the cards. Now, if we get that and they're players of quality, we'll be fine. And when I say fine, it won't be as bad as last year, and we'll be somewhere like 8th, 9th. And then people will go, individual brilliance. Back to the Ollie thing again. Individual brilliance will save us. Individual brilliance will save us. Like it did Ollie. Cunha and Mbeumo and Watkins as a trio is a very, very, very good trio. Now, if you couple that in with a quality midfielder, with a competent goalkeeper, with everything else, you go, yeah. Hey, love pals every single time. I hope you're blessed. Love pals. Love every single time. Big up. Let's see what else you are saying in the chat as well. You always say you prefer City to win the Prem than Arsenal or Liverpool, but if City were fighting for the Prem, who would you prefer? I've never said that. Didn't clarify that. I have never said I prefer City to win the league. I said I hate City the least out of Liverpool and Arsenal, but I want all my ups to fail. Like I said on the track, I want all my ups to fail. Like that Jurgen guy on Merseyside, all of them. I don't want them to succeed. No way, shape, or form. There's no preference. The fact that they're my 3 ups are the 3 best team in the country, sicken me. I don't want any of them to win. Let me just clarify that. Yeah, fuck Leeds too. I've never actually seen them be successful, so I don't need that. So they gotta get relegated this season. That's what's gonna happen. Did I miss any questions from members? I'm just scrolling back up now. Make sure I didn't. Flawless, do you want to see great players play at the top level on top teams? That's why ISAK needs to join Liverpool. Liverpool ain't the only top team out there. Go join Barcelona. Go join PSG. They're top teams. Go join Real Madrid. Do I have to join my ups? Fuck all that. I don't need him at Liverpool. Fuck all that. Tired of it. Don't need that. Never seen Liverpool try and dominate. I ain't trying to see Liverpool dominate. Scratch that. Scratch that. So Wasey says, Flawless, what's stopping us from getting ISAK? What do you I hope this is sarcasm. I hope so. I hope this is sarcasm. Let's see. A lot of fans are saying Amorim will get sacked by November. Do you have a manager in mind who you'd like as a replacement? I want us to get. The reason why people are saying November, and I've said November, is because that's when Ten Hag got sacked. And I expect him to be, even if he's doing better than Ten Hag, I only expect it to be, I expect the football to be bad. I think it's just individual brilliance that will save us. And people will be saying, look at the team and look at what you're producing. You should be producing more. Like they said with Oli. Like we battered teams under Oli at times and finished second and all. And I think I lost the final, made 5 semi-finals, and it was like, yo, what we could have done. So no, I want interim. Once he gets sacked, get an interim, and then it gives you ample time to pick the right guy in the summer. If you sack him in November, you could have your guy hired by February, March, and then I've spoke to him and be like, all right, these are the players I'm keeping. These are the players we're getting rid of. Because the team isn't that bad. The team overall, and when I say the team overall is not that bad, it's nowhere near as bad as it's looking. This Manchester United side is not a bottom half of the table team. Without Embramo and Cunha, it's not. With them, definitely not. And then if you add a Watkins to that, it's one of the best attacks. It's one of the best attacks in the league. Not the best, but one of. Because there are 3 players who either make everyone else's style lineup or at least bench comfortably. So yeah, I want interim, and then you can assess the landscape and see who's around. Or a new manager could pop up this season and be like, yeah, go get him. Yeah. See what else you saying. Hey, Zipex, big up as well. I was just making sure always. That's why I said it's got to be sarcasm. There's no sarcastic fun. So that's why I just said it. That's why I didn't say anything else. Let's see what else you are saying. Florida, do you think this season the Premier League will turn to the regular top 6? No. Newcastle and Villa are too strong. So no. And it will take a lot for United and Spurs to both finish above them. Because they're currently constructed right now better than both. Never mind your Brightons. We don't know what Bournemouth are going to do. We don't know what Brentford are going to do. We don't know what Forest are going to do because the window's still open. So definitely not. So no, we won't see a return of the regular top 6. Flawless, what are your thoughts on Javi Guerrero? We've been linked with the midfielder. I know nothing about him. First time I heard about him was yesterday. And people were saying from what they've watched, he's good, but it was very minimal. Like the reports on him, like in the chat, people was like, I've only watched it. People who had watched him said I've only watched him a few times, so it was minimal. So with him, I don't know. See, look, like 20 saying there, he's good. I know nothing about him. So I can't even comment and say, yeah, I'm just glad that it's an area we're looking to address. That's where I'm at with it. We're trying to address the area because it's an area that needs flipping addressing desperately. So go and do it. Ideally, we need 2. But if we only get 1 midfielder, I suppose 1's better than 0, I suppose. That's what I'd say. Bell says, Flawless, thoughts on Simmons and Hato. Hato, I know nothing about. I'm not going to lie. I know 0 about Hato. He's another player who completely under the radar. Simmons, I don't think Simmons is a good signing for you. Look. I've watched Simmons. It screams to me João Felix, Memphis Depay, Jadon Sancho, that type. Like technically very sound, yes. When I've watched Simmons. Doesn't really do too much. And with this league, when it comes to playing attackers out, when you're playing out wide, whether it's left or right, if you don't have great physical attributes, so if the acceleration, the pace, the agility, and the balance is not there, you're going to struggle. You're going to struggle. Like, this is why Jack Grealish struggles. Yes, some of that's Pep, of course. This is why you see, like, but when you look at all the wide players who are the most successful in this league, they all have that in common. I look at him like a Memphis Depay, I really do. I look at him like a João Felix. I look at him like a Jadon Sancho. And again, I'm not talking in terms of his quality. I'm talking about in terms of I think he struggles in the league. That's what I'd say with Javi Simmons. I watched him. I've watched him a few times, not a lot, but when I've watched him, never been impressed. Never once does he move me. Like, again, technically sound, but that's it. There's many a player in this league who have been technically sound and from an attacking standpoint struggled. Jadon Sancho being one of them, Memphis Depay being another, Jack Grealish being another, like Felix being another. Like the list goes on when it comes to that type of player. I mean, it's passed him by, but yeah, I don't think he'll do well. If you not play him as a 10, maybe. Simmons is not a Gordon. Simmons is not a Gordon. I know that's why you put LOL. If he was Gordon pace, I'd hear it. He's not a Gordon. Not in the slightest this Simmons a Gordon. Like Flash Gordon, that one. I'm trying to see what's his numbers actually. What's his number saying? Yeah, have a look here. Goals. So you got 10 and 25, 8 and 32. That was at Leipzig on loan. And then he got 19 and 34 in the Eredivisie. Decent numbers. Very good numbers, 19. Yeah. Let's see what else you lot are saying. But Chelsea have done good business, I think, overall. Jamie, no need to apologize for not joining the calling show. Back every Monday. Hope you're blessed. Glad you got home safe. All good, man. All good. Shit, over 370 of you lot in the building. How many likes we on? What is going on? Let me check. Hold up. That can't be right. Let me refresh that. Let's do that. You're going to be impressed when he put on that blue shirt and he can manage the pace of the league. He's fit. Does he even start for Chelsea? Is he ahead of Bino Gittins? And ain't you lot still looking at another attacker? A Eze, a Rodrigo, a Garnacho. I don't think he plays like that. I really, really don't. What's Drake's Iceman episode 2? What is that? I don't know what's that. Yeah. Man said don't move like Gyökeres against big teams and hit the likes. That's petty, man. That's petty, Barrio. That's supremely petty. But I hope that answered your question, Pose. Where we at? Right, 67. Right, 100 likes. And I'm just refreshing. We're at like 15,350. I'm asking for 5 more subscribers, people. Not even 10, not 15, not 20. We're at 15,350. I need 5 more subscribers. Get us to 15,355. That's all I'm asking for. 5 more subs, people, and 90 likes. So 20 more likes, 5 more subscribers. 20 more likes, 5 subscribers. When you enter the city of sarcasm, pay the tax, people. That's what I'd say. Pay the tax. What questions? Who do you support, Jamie? Are you a United fan? Whoever your team is, we'll just be talking about the latest news in your team. I'm guessing you're a United fan, but I could be wrong. That's what it will be. I'm not even asking questions. See? Don't want pals on your case. You do not want pals on your case. Everyone subscribe or cuss out. Got the Arsenal fans wrong. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. As good as the Gyökeres signing is, as good as the celebration is, as great as the nicknames are, the slander names are equally as good. I'm not gonna lie. They're equally as good. Yeah, no stress, Jamie. Yeah, we'll just talk Manchester United, Amarim, Watkins, what striker we should get. That's it. So it's not aimed at you, Raphael. If you're subscribed, people, it's not aimed at you. It's aimed at the people who need to subscribe, the new subscribers, the new people who are here. That's what it is. Yeah, we called him. Yeah, he called him. Did he call him Uck9 and Gok2 and all that? Yeah. Lewis got them in abundance with the slander names. So that's it. See what else you are saying. Questions, people. I'll be here for another 20 minutes or so. Just making sure I didn't miss anything. Just making sure I didn't. Nah, didn't miss anything from the members as I'm scrolling up. No. Yeah, we getting there, Raphael, man. We getting there. Big up Blazing. Zari says, big up, mate. Hope you're good. Hope you're blessed too. I honestly feel Liverpool will actually get ISAK that summer. I trust me. I hear you. Let's see what else there is. See, here it is. This is more direct contact has taken place between Manchester United and Aston Villa regarding Ollie Watkins. Villa reiterate that he's not for sale and it'll take a big offer to start formal negotiations. If we're not making a big offer, keep it stepping. Manchester United again have held initial talks with Aston Villa over Ollie Watkins amid their interest in Alejandro Garnacho. That's from Sky Sports News. Utilize that. Use that. Figure something out, man. That's what I'd say. Figure something out. And back to Newcastle. Understand Newcastle are attentive to Benjamin Sesko's situation at RB Leipzig, with ISAK now keen on exit. Newcastle informed on Sesko deal costs while working on multiple deals, including visa from Brentford. And that's from Fabrizio Romano. Oh, that's fair. It's interesting to see if they get visa, though. They can have to go and get just visa Gordon and Alanga. That is not a bad front free still. I suppose you got all that money you can reinvest elsewhere. Who's this? This is me, just. Man said, would you join me on the Nigeria hate watch during AFCON, bro? I'm going to pull up to a couple, 100%, because you lot had fun. So I'm going to pull up to a couple. Love Lauren. Hope you're blessed. Hope you're blessed. Man called him Yuck 9, you know. Jamie, no need to apologize. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine, man. Don't stress. Relax. This ain't that serious, fam. Trust me. Just relax and be yourself. Because a lot of these lot shouldn't call in and be themselves, and they are. So don't worry about it. You'll be fine. Matez, the obvious one. Flawless, you think Sunderland have a chance to stay up? Who did they sign? Who did they sign? I know they're looking at Xhaka. Who was it? I think it was Jez and Steve talking about they've made some good signings. I've not followed what they're doing at all. And I haven't invested interest because Steve hates them. So I'm hoping they stay up. But I'm not sure. What have they done business-wise? See, man, I'm saying this. Sunderland are cooking this window. Xhaka would be a good signing for them, though. Xhaka would be. Yeah, Oak 9 is crazy, yo. Chinnu. Oak 9 is crazy, yo. Yo, people are ready, yo. People. You know what? You're a member. I got you, Boston, actually. I got you. You have been here on a regular basis. 1 second. 1 second. There you go. There you go. Who have they signed? I don't even know. United fans should not banter Gyökeres. You'd kill Hoyland behind the bins at Carrington to have a chance of signing Gyökeres. Anyone can get banter. What are we doing? Anyone can get banter. I mean, like Liverpool have been terrible for most people's. If you're a 90s baby or beyond, which is most of you lot in the chat and most content creators for Liverpool fans, Liverpool been terrible your entire life, and they were still chatting. So I ain't hearing that because United are now terrible. Scratch all that. Liverpool fans were talking when they were terrible in the 90s, terrible in the early 2000s. They weren't saying. They were still chatting the most when United lost. What are we talking about here? I know this because I know some of them. They were much more quieter because their team was terrible. But yeah, we ain't doing that. Y'all could. No one's above banner. United could be in League 2 and you go get banner. Dominica says 60 million for Watkins is too much at 30 years old. I agree. That's why I wouldn't pay 60 million for him. However, I was saying this before you got here. Sell them Garnacho for 30 million and buy Watkins for 60. That's what I would do. Or even at 70. Even then, I'd probably, if it was 30 million for Garnacho, I'd push it as far as 80. Because you're then effectively only paying 50 million for him. Which I do think 10 million too much, but you gotta pay a premium. You gotta pay a premium. That's what I'd say. Got to. Speaking of paying a premium, it's not even paying a premium. This is absolutely free, so there's no payment. At 81 likes, I said 90. So 9 more people. 9 more. So yeah, I'd definitely take Watkins. Flawless, your Mount Rushmore of all time. A Mount Rushmore of midfielders. What, just overall, Si, you're asking? Just like Europe in general, like everything I've seen. Mount Rushmore of all time. Ronaldinho, R9. Zidane, Cristiano Ronaldo. Mount Rushmore midfielders. Zidane, Pirlo, Modric. I'm forgetting someone. He's classed as a midfielder. Kaka, because he was a 10. So technically he's a midfielder. So there you go. I always asking me these tough questions. Sub the likes. Big up Herman. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. We will slander. Man called him Gorkarez, you know. We will slander Gorkarez until he leaves Arsenal. Unless he does bits, he getting slandered. Same way Ola, same with ISAK, same with Verts, same with Cherky, same with Abramo, same with Cunha, same with Kudus, same with Bino Gittins and João Pedro. This is what happens when you join it probably happens elsewhere. You join the Premier League, you're gonna get it, you're gonna get moved to. Nah, Javier Iniesta, no. Honorable mentions, but nah, I can't leave off Zidane because he's just the best midfielder I've ever seen. Kaka's the second best attacking midfielder I've ever seen. And Modric and Pirlo were just ridiculous in regards to deep lying midfielders. So, well, those two, honestly, yeah, there's people I missed out, but yeah, she hadn't even mentioned Scholes. Go. Chill on Delap, though. You know, hey, pals, you know this, though. Delap gonna get these jokes. Just, you know how you start getting jokes, people? Perform. If you perform well enough, yeah, you ain't gonna get these jokes. And then even then, an off day, the slander's running. The slander's running. Yeah, Seedorf was, there's many people. Seedorf was ridiculous, absolutely. Flawless, you don't know how much I'm praying to God, the Lord and Savior, that Arteta starts Havertz and plays Gok as a man. Call him just Gok. Yes, people gonna start calling him like Gok One and shit like that. I'm telling you, 100%. Anything, you know what, people get super creative and play as a left winger. I hope so too. I hope me and Cam had this debate. I hope he's right. Because Cam was talking about in the first 10 games you can see Gyökeres on the bench. Please run me that. Because he's there now, so he's gonna get enough preseason time. And even though he's gonna score at Old Trafford, that's gonna happen without doubt. He's scoring at Old Trafford. I don't think Arsenal win the game, but he'll score. Probably be like a 1-1 or a 2-2. Ask me closer to the time though. But if he's on the bench at OT, that shit will just be hilarious, yo. Gyökeres, you know, you man. Yes. Modric over as Xavi and Iniesta. Yes. Absolutely, yes. I prefer that Real Madrid team to the Barcelona side. Probably a bit of bias, but you know, here we are. See, the G says bring all the hate. Exactly, man. That's what it's gonna be. No one's above it. No one's above the slander, man. Everybody getting the slander. See, Gyökeres is instantly publicly enemy number one. And you know what the crazy part is? If Sesko would have joined, it would have been Sesko. Everyone would have had the jokes and the slander name for Sesko. Everything. Would have been, yeah, Benjamin Cesspit, you know what I'm saying, and shit like that. Would have been all that. I'm telling you, people would have had jokes like instantly. Tesco, yeah, I seen that one. You know what I'm saying? Benjamin, Tesco, meal deal, all that stuff. Appreciate it, Guna G, because we can separate the football in regards to the slander. I can imagine as a United fan was praising Arsenal and not slandering them. I'd look like same way if you didn't slander United, I'd look at you funny. If we rivals and you're like, I don't mind Manchester United, I look at people funny, I'm not gonna lie. How when Liverpool fans tell me, I don't mind Everton. How you don't hate your city rivals? Well, they're terrible, but you should, like, that's just foreign to me. Leeds were in the championship for 16 years. I checked every week to see how they was getting on during that 16 years. Like I check, not necessarily the match weekend, but like during the week. All right, cool. Leeds lost, excellent. I didn't want them to come back up. And like I say, that was 16 years. Big up, bro. No, he says, big bro, don't you find it a bit worrying that Amarin couldn't get Gyökeres to the club because he basically helped develop this brother? It's an extreme. Sorry, I just seen Kinderbrother, yo. That is funny, yo. Sorry, Mohammed, I'm gonna get to it, yo. That is funny, yo. Kinderbrother. It is mad. Oh shit, yo, that is mad funny, yo. See, and this is my own player, you are right. But yo, funny is funny, man. Like yo, calling him Bremo Kinder Bueno, yo, that is funny. See, all the yo, he just gotta perform, yo. Like, oh, but all right, where was I at? Yo, you man are idiots, yo. Oh, we got me crying tears. Sorry. Oh, no one can't tell me that that people are above any slander, yo. This is a part of football, yo. This is a part of football. Bear in mind, I'm laughing at my own player, yo. Like, yo, that is mad funny. I'm sorry. Kinder Bremo, yo. As you shave off his beard as well, yo, because he's got the body on top. He just look like a Kinder Bueno, yo. That makes it even funny. Oh. Oh shit. Oh. Right, where was he at? Sorry, little bro. Sorry, man. He says, big bro. Don't you find it? Hey, Raphael, shut up, man. I'm trying to get to this. I'm trying to respond to man. Eli in the chat is just relentless, yo. Oh, right, big bro. Though you find it a bit worrying that Amarim couldn't get Gyökeres to the club because he basically helped develop this brother. Extremely concerning. Extremely concerning. I just look at it from my perspective. If I'm a football manager and I manage anywhere and we have success, Portuguese league, Dutch league, then I move to a higher profile league and a higher profile club, and I can't get a star player to that side and he chooses to go elsewhere, despite it's like our working relationship clearly wasn't as strong as I thought it was. So yeah, it's concerning, definitely. But that's one thing I thought would be easier for him to do. That's why I thought we get him. Like, Gyökeres was on my list. He was second on my list behind Oshim, and I was like, yeah, go get him. And I thought because of the Amarim links, we could have got him. I was like, yeah, surely you're just going to chat to him and that's going to get the deal done. But he couldn't get any chose to go Arsenal. Fairs. We are a better footballing prospects. I ain't even going to add, but I thought their working relationship would have, bear in mind, he had great success with him. So definitely, Mohammed, a bad sign. I feel that way on Football Manager. Like anyone who's played football, I don't play anymore. But when I played Football Manager, anytime I'd move from England to Spain or I went Italy or wherever, I definitely went back and raided my old club. And when players didn't try, I'd be like, fuck you. All the titles and Champions Leagues and all the medals we won, and you don't want to join me here. All right, bet. But more often than not, I was so successful. I had great working relationships with those players. So yeah, it worked. Man, you about that fools, yo. Look at this. I'm just scrolling down, yo. Oh, shit. But yeah, the game is the game. And that is it. That is it. But yeah, it's definitely... Let me say develop Gyökeres, but all right, Gyökeres performed well under him then. Whether he developed or not, he played very well under him and they had great success. So you'd expect him to. I know I would. I know if I'm a player and a manager I've had success under, went elsewhere and he was like, yeah, pull up. Not pull up. He was like, do you want to join me at the new club? Yeah, I would definitely go. Yeah, I would. That's me. Everyone's different. Maybe they weren't as close as we thought they was. Maybe. Well, Gyökeres had great success under him. So, won Portuguese titles. What was it like the first one in like 20 odd years or something? Was he not there when he signed him as well? I don't know if it was his choice, but he would have vouched for him. He would have been involved. So, yeah. Nah, people leave. You know, I think the reason why people leave Ahmad alone because he ain't coming for big money. The slander names are for the big money players. That's what it is. The big money players and the high profile players with cheese and Neva. So like people are looking at Bremo, Konya, Gyökeres. We all heard like genital words and stuff like that. That's why people are running jokes already. ISAK gonna get it. Somali Sanogo. Like that type of thing. Yeah, like that's why people ain't really gonna, because Ahmad's not, he wasn't big money and he's not high profile. So that's where it stemmed from. Same way people ain't gonna be like Madueke's case, even though he's big money. It's Madueke. Yeah, that's what I'd say with that. Flawless, you're a rapper, you no albums and make music here and there. It's one of them. If someone shouts me, needs a feature, and I like the instrumental, I got a 16, I got a 32, I may have a hook, whatever the case may be. Reason why I don't make music is production. That's why. If I had a producer that worked with my style, I would definitely make more music. Flawless, one time you would get a United soda player. Every time we sold a top player, because at the time he was probably, if not my favorite player, but one of my favorites. So every time we sold Yap Stam, devastated. Keane when he was older, devastated. Ronaldo, same. Cole was my favorite striker of all time at Manchester United. So yeah, anytime like that. But Yap Stam is the one that sticks out. Van Nistelrooy as well, which turned out to be the right move because he was bagging goals. So probably, yeah, Yap Stam, Reed Van Nistelrooy with a 2 that really stick out. Ronaldo won her as well. Beckham as well, that was sad. That was out of the blue. So the Beckham one was sad. Really was. That's what I'd say. I said, my Dookie forever, you're a joke, man. Let's see what else you lot are saying. Where you at? Dallas, I think Cruz is the better footballer than Modric. Modric is cold, but you don't think Cruz is more important than Modric? No, I think Modric is more important than Cruz. Cruz is incredible, yes. But I think Modric is better. I don't think Cruz does with Croatia what Modric did. That's what I'd say. Cruz is incredible. But I don't think Cruz has the impact on a team that a Modric has. That's just me personally. Footballing wise, is supremely close because you're talking 2 absolute elite level ballers. But yeah, Modric, didn't they not reach a final and a semi-final? Carried that team. Like even when they packed you lot up at Anfield, he was the star of the show, or one of the stars of the show, Modric. But Cruz is slick though. Don't get misunderstood. Cruz is slick. But I just don't think he's Modric or Bello. Or he's right up there. That's just me. Flawless, you see now real missing Cruz more than Modric. Because Modric is old. That's why. They had prime Modric, they'd be fine. Hey, Modric like 40. How old is Modric? Is he not 40? Let me just check. He's 39, so he's going to be 40 in September. So he's closing in on 40. That's why. How many games did he play last season? So yeah, man's playing 38, 39. Of course he ain't going to have the same impact. I don't think anyone can do what Modric does. Yeah, like what are we doing out here? They can't, like, we're talking about like now. No one can do what Modric does. They miss Modric too. Cruz is cold though. I misunderstood. Cruz is cold, but I'm looking here. So he left 23-24. So he's gone for a season. He was missing. First. Yeah, Modric had more to his game to me. That's why I think Modric is the better player. I used the World Cup as an example. That's why, yeah, he's 40 in September. Vinicius' game got hit hard without Cruz. Of course you're going to miss it. If you take out a player of his quality, of course you're going to miss it. But to say they don't miss Modric is crazy. It's miss like Modric is equal. They have no one in the side that can do what he does. If he was prime him, they'd be fine. Same way if they had prime Cruz, they'd be fine. But Modric is nearly 40. That's the issue. He's down. Yeah, he played in the final versus France, didn't he? Yeah. And he made did they not make a semi-final against England? What kind of music do I make? Grime, drill, probably the two. Because the most prayer for the ups is a drill tune. So yeah, probably drill, I'd say. But mainly grime. Mainly grime. So nah, he's cold. Yo, the second highest goal scorer in Portugal was a Greek man. I don't know why that's got to say anything. He could be cold in Greek. It's suspect. Arsenal fans talking about golden boot already. I get why. He could be right up there for the golden boot. He could win it. Don't get misunderstood. Gyökeres could win the golden boot. I think he gets 20 plus in the league anyway. What won the golden boot this year? I know Haaland was injured. Was it not like 24, 25? Was it not like 24, 25? How do guys send beats? Email. Check my email. It's in my bio. It's in my bio on Twitter and it's in my bio on Instagram. So I'm both is both in there. I'm not looking for the creme de la creme of beats. That's why I don't make music anymore. Because not only am I looking for a set like had the highest quality, I'm also looking for I've been sent beats that cold just don't fit my style. So I'm like, yeah, this ain't it. So anything that's grime or drill, cool. Like Prayer for the Ups, for example, that beat was perfect for me. As soon as I hear it, be like, yeah. It just says son leaving will hurt me more than the whole ass game. No need for all that. Yeah, how many goals was it for the solid golden boot? Is that 24 or 25? Yeah. I swear it was. How many? We got 92 likes. 100 likes, people. 100 likes. Let's see. And did we actually hit the next subscriber mark as well? Final few questions. Done just over an hour already. Go and stay on for like 5 more minutes. Do I think Mbappe is overrated? He went to Real Madrid, win nothing. He hasn't lived up to expectation. Is he overrated? No, because he gets criticized heavy, so I don't think he's overrated. I think the criticism of it, I'm a big fan of Mbappe, but he didn't deliver in his first season. So yeah. Flawless wants prime Timberland beats, higher standards. Heard it here first, pals, man. Facts. Let the beats out. That's what sells. What's it called? Tunes. People ain't trying to hear bars like that. Most people ain't trying to hear bars. That's this. People want to hear, yo, the instrumental is what draws them in and a catchy ass hook. That's it. If you get me that, cool. Especially like on grime and drill and stuff like that. That's it. Like, run me some cold beats, man. That I could just, if I mumbled on them, they'd be hits. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for open goals. That's what it is. Definitely not. I don't do no slow jams, no R&B, none of that. I leave that to you, Just be singing in the shower and shit. I know, 100 likes. Flawless, in terms of player quality, we can replace Modric. We can't replace Cruz. I disagree. Who's replacing Modric? Who's the quality of Modric right now? I disagree with this highly. The disrespect to Modric is crazy. We can replace the quality of Modric with who? Who's as good as him now? I dominated the game for years. I ain't hearing that. Who's this player that's the quality of Modric right now? Yeah, like someone tell me, Sai, I ain't seen these players. That's a wild statement. You wilding with that one. Yeah, it is his first season, Mbappe, so he got time to work around. But I don't think he's overrated because he gets criticized heavily. 150 likes is the target. Big up Favor Football TV. That's what you're saying. I'm good, man. Hope you're blessed, G. Hope you're blessed. Says we throw in the kitchen sink to get Agate. Nope. Not in the slightest. Not in the slightest. Facts, man. When all the ups to fail, like the Jurgen guy on Merseyside, it's a prime example. That verse right there, all the bars that I put into that, and the thing that gets quoted the most is this. Not that I'm mad about it, because people are going to quote shit. But the joke at the end It was a joke at the end. Never mind all the punchlines and metaphors and schemes and double syllable rhyme in there and all that type of stuff. The thing that gets mentioned is I want all my ups to fail, like that Jurgen guy on Merseyside. Church schemes in there, the whole nine. Hey, we move. There it is. All action midfielder, both on and off the ball in the first minute. Exactly, man can play as that's good enough to play as a lone six, can play in a pivot, can play in an 8, can play left 8, could play right 8, could have played in as a 10. Talking about prime Modric. Like, I mean, people realize how good he is. Much love for all this, but one day if you drive, one day come watch my your local team's Barrytown. Okay, I know them because I used to. You know why I know Barry? The team, because I used to run when I Football Manager back in the day as Welsh teams. It was them, TNS, Welsh Pool, Connors Keys. I think they're called. Who else? There's a few others, but yeah, Welsh Pool was my team. You got a few other teams, so that's how I know them still. Back then, playing Football Manager before I had responsibilities and shit. Arda Güler can do it. I'm not saying he's ready, but you can see what Arda's doing. Arda can't do what Modric can do. No. And Arda Güler's a bad boy, yes. But he's not a Modric. He's not a controller. Not in the slightest. Arda Güler's not a... He can't play in a pivot. He can play as an 8. Definitely play as an 8. He ain't receiving the ball off his back foot. Or his back three. Turning, spinning, and spraying a pass. It's not his game. I rate Arda Güler, but he's a middle third and a final third player. Whereas Modric is all of the above. He can build up from the attack. He's defensive third, middle third, and final third. That pass that had Chelsea fans crying, Arda Güler's not playing that. Like, let's not disrespect Modric. And that was old Modric. What he did to you lot at Anfield, Güler's not doing that. Let's stop this. And again, that's old Modric. Like, Cruz is a controller and a conductor. I agree. Cruz is cold. This is no disrespect on Cruz. You just saying replacing his quality is easier and mention Güler is wilding. Güler can't do what Modric can do. I'm saying, like, this is like, there's very few midfielders, probably because of the school that Modric's from at age, that are defensive third, middle third, and final third players. They don't exist anymore, than midfielders. There's no midfielder who I think is 28 and under that can do that. If there is one, let me know. Because it's much more profile. You're an attacking midfielder, you're a box-to-box midfielder, you're a defensive midfielder. He could do all three. Güler's not all three, and Güler's cold. Same way Cruz is cold. They're last of like that type of breed, to be honest, of building up middle third, final third. Cruz is cold. Like, I'm not going to say nothing bad about Cruz. Nothing bad. No. Rice is not up to, no. Rice don't excel in the final third, and he's a middle third. That's his game. I can't receive the ball on the half turn and turn out. He can't. Middle third, yes. That's where I could say he excels because of his engine and his ability to cover ground, and he's mobile, and he can tackle, and he can pass to an extent. But even in the final third, yeah, he can box crash. That's it. Man ain't picking up the ball and threading a through pass. It's not Rice's game. Maybe Pogba. Maybe Pogba is probably the last. But how old's Pogba? That's why I said under 28. How old's Pogba? He probably like 32, 33. That's my point. Yeah, Pedri's the best shot. Maybe a Pedri. Look how it is. Maybe. And we're saying maybe. It's not even Pedri's a shout. It's to be seen. Who are they missing more, Modric quality or Cruz? Both. I've said this. I think they missing both. They haven't replaced either. I don't think they have a player that can do what Cruz does, and they don't have a player who can do what Modric does. Both. Yeah, Pogba's day one. Makes sense. Day two, day three. Nah, Camavinga's not a fan. And I rate Camavinga highly. I think he's just good across the board. Camavinga's just let me scratch that. Very good at everything. I don't think he's great at anything. I think he's very, very good at everything, which makes him a complete. But I don't think he excels defensively. I don't think he excels in the middle third. Does he actually, because of his engine and what he does, I give him that he's all action. I think he excels in the middle third. Final third, no, but he's still very, very good. So that's what I'd say. Vitinha's quality, but he don't have Modric's passing range. And I think he's the best midfielder currently, probably out right now. Yeah. When it comes to all action and all around, he's probably the best midfielder in Europe. But Modric don't have, Vitinha doesn't have Modric's passing range. And Vitinha's quality in terms of his passing. Same with John Evers. Same with Ruiz. I don't think they have Modric's passing range. Right foot, left foot, way up pass, Never said Pedri's not different. He's probably the closest. But we have to wait and see with Pedri. It's more time. The talent's there. Pedri's cold. Pedri, one of my favorite players to watch point blank, period. Without doubt. Quality. Absolute quality. With him, it's just game time. I'm looking here at his numbers. It's just game time. Played 37 league games before. 2 seasons before that. 3 seasons. 24, 26, 12. And then he played 37 his first full season. With me, it's just games. That's all. Just game time. Played 14 games in Europe this season. Season before 6. Season before that 6. Season before that 8. Season before that 7. Game time, people. The talent's there. You just got to stay fit. 24, 26, 12 games is not going to cut it. But, yeah. I hear you. Flawless, I rate Cruz more than Modric. I don't think that's a wrong take. I think Cruz left Real struggling to control the game first. I don't think it's a wrong take. If someone's Cruz over Modric, it's like Xavi and Iniesta. Whichever one you pick, I don't think you're wrong. Because they're two of the highest level. Like 2 players are what they do. So that's what I'd say. Yeah, John Evers can pass a football. Let's not do that. He's just not of a quality of them. You said we should throw the kitchen sink to get Agate. I said this. When did I say this? That's not even terminology I used. Did I say that? I said throw the kitchen sink. Are you sure? If I did, find me the footage of me saying that. That even sound like me. 2 things can be right. Did I say that? Find me the footage of me saying that about throwing the kitchen sink at him. Find me the footage. When did I say this? Please tell me. Shut up, Warrior J. I think Agate is clear of Rice Flawless. Yeah, because I don't even use kitchen sink. That's why. Hey, Chindu, shut up, man. I'm asking, who said it? Abdi, find me. You was reading my message, but instead of saying ISAK, you said, I said it. Oh, okay. So I said it recently. Got it. Right. I was reading your message. Okay. I thought this was like last year. Okay. Fez. That's why. Is that what? Wait, I said this today. You might know what I meant, man. Okay. I thought this was some old footage. You don't know what I meant. Throw the kitchen sink at ISAK. Yeah. No freaking. Why would I throw the kitchen sink at a player already at my football club? Actually, I wish someone would throw the kitchen sink at ISAK, to be honest. Not at ISAK, at Agate. That's why. I was going to say that if it's not like me, but fair enough. 100 likes. Big up to you lot, man. Big up to you lot. Right, but that's what I get for reading the message and not concentrating. But you don't know what I meant. VAR check complete. You lot don't miss a trick. Fuck yeah, no. And we're still 3 short of 15,355. 3 more subscribers, man. There's over 280 of you lot in the building, man. It's on the stream. I said it. All right, so you don't know where it's from then. I thought he was talking about last year. I was about to say what? Jacob, big up, man. Hope you're blessed. You lot, make sure you subscribe to Jacob Wallraven Uncensored, man. Shout out to Jacob every single time. Every single time. Fellas, if Rice is 100 million, you should be 150 million. Brother can't pass up front. Nah, I'm not. Like, I'm not really, trust me, I'm a bank. You lot have seen me play ball. Actually, not all of you lot. I'm an average footballer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not the guy. I'm a cone in transition, not press resistant, can't turn out. It's a wrap. Terrible in the air. Yeah, trust me. I'm a bang average midfielder. Telling you like that. Hey, bro, just joining in. If you don't mind, can you do a short recap of what we've spoken about? No pressure, of course. I just don't want to make points you've addressed. Hey, to Timu, just ask me what you want to ask me. That's fine. And I've done it before. I'll repeat it. So it's too much to say what I've said. So respond. Just ask your questions, and I got you. You going live after this? Yeah, I'll redirect over to you, Jacob. And what's it called? I'll join you. Yeah. I'll join you. It's been a minute. I've been waiting for an invite, actually, to Jacob Wallraven Uncensored. This guy had the cheek to say to me, you wouldn't invite. What did he say? Saying about inviting Dave Chappelle to a regular comedy club. Like, Jacob ain't my guy. I don't work on my channel on a regular basis. Yeah. That's it. I'm decent to United Kai. I think you lot have seen me play. Daza said sounded like McTominay, bro. I don't have McTominay's engine. If I had McTominay's engine, I probably would have played at a high level. I don't have that type of engine. Really, really don't. Love, sunshine. Hope you're blessed. Love every time. You know what? You can show up, Si, about thoughts on ISAK like you ain't been there the whole time. Fucking joke, man. This guy a joke, man. But true. But yeah, you lot have seen, well, not. Shout out to Big Six Mans, because Monts and Cass, when we played at the Molyneux 2 years ago now, the 90-minute game's out there. So they did a watch along for it. So that's out there. I'm trying to think. Is there any other footage of me playing ball? There will be from Ballers Leagues as well. When we went there, like Troops was there, Lewis, Monts was there, Matisse, Curtis was all there as well. And then you lot can ask, you've played ball with me, who? You can ask Saeed, Aaron, you can now ask Troops, Monts, Matisse, Lewis. They've all seen me play football, so you can ask them like what I'm like on a football pitch. Cass as well. Who else? Yeah. Some of the Big Six Mans. Yeah, was it Kiers was there? Yeah, Kiers was there. Corey was there as well. My guy Stroh, JV, they've still seen me play. Actually, Victor, we're even in the chat. Me and Victor played on the same five-a-side. That being said, actually, boom. Anyone in Manchester looking for a five-a-side team, let me know. In particular, if you're a goalkeeper. There we go. There's over 300 of you lot in there. Somebody's got to be here from Manchester. Who lives in Manchester? You don't have to from. Who lives in Manchester and is looking to play five-a-side? And if you know a goalkeeper, even better. Well, let me know. Let me know, people. Who can ball out? The guys you went ballers with. Troops is decent. Can't lie. Troops is decent. Technically good. Monts is good as well. Ask Matisse about Matisse, yo. The footage of him is hilarious, yo. There was some footage after the game. Because we got packed up. Because we were playing formula, we were playing against former Premier League ballers. Dwight Gale was there, Kieran Clark was there, Colin Kazim Richards was there, etc. So we was like, yo, it was different, the level and the way they was moving about. Oh yeah, Aaron as well. Aaron's probably the best, but he played for a German. Like he played domestically in Germany. I think he played in like not the Bundesliga. I think it was the one below the Bundesliga. Aaron is ridiculous. I played against him after we got out of initial lockdown. We all went 5-a-side. I'll get back to the Matisse thing. We all went 5-a-side. So there was me, Aaron, Saeed, Stroh, for those that know. There was another guy called, he plays professionally now, semi-professional. He works with Adam Matic, or did work with Adam Matic. Zeki, he's called. White guy. Very, very good as well. Who else? And I played against Aaron that day. Never once I've been moved to on a football pitch, but that was different. Like at times, the certain shit when he's dribbling at me and he's gone past me, I'm like, yeah, there's nothing I can do. I was like, yeah, yo, help me. It was the Kevin Hart meme. Do you not see this? Because he's got that low center of gravity, he's quick and he's direct and tricky. So yeah, Aaron's ridiculous. So he's probably the best. I was gonna say, oh yeah, the Matisse thing. So this is after the game's done, so everyone's just walking around chilling at the venue. Then Matisse walks around the corner as I come out the changing room, and I hit the corner as well where the tunnel is. And Matisse just looks stressed. Like Matisse looked genuinely like something was up, to the point where, all bullshit aside, like I'm not even joking. I'm like, yo, Matisse, are you good? I'm thinking genuinely something's happened to him. Like, because he looks genuinely like stressed and upset. So I'm like, are you good, Matisse? Like, if he's injured or something else had happened, was there a problem or something like that? So I'm like, yo, Matisse, are you good? Like, genuinely, again, being dead honest, no bullshit. Like, I'm not even fucking around. Like, I'm genuine. And then he roasted me. No, I'm not good. Did you see what happened out there? And I burst out laughing. But what even topped it off is Matisse's girl was there. His missus was there. And she started cracking up, which made me laugh even more. Because Matisse just looked stressed, yo. We all got moved to on the pitch. But he just looked devastated. He was like, what do you mean? He's like, we got moved to out there. I can't see. I was half blind. And then this girl's just egging it on, and she's like, oh, he's so shit. This is girl thing. So then me and this girl are just running jokes, because that's what made it funny. Because I'm there like genuinely heartfelt, like, yo, if someone done say it to Matisse, we go beat somebody up. You feel me? Like, I think it's on footage, you know. I need to get to my guy Ace. There's no footage been out because Ace, my shout out to Ace, who filmed for me. He had some issues, that's all. So he's just getting well. He's not been well, so he's just recovering from what's going on. I'll let him explain what it is. But big up my guy Ace. But I swear the conversation is on foot. I swear some of it is. And we cracking up. Like me and Matisse's girl are cracking up. Because man just looked defeated. Bear in mind, we all lost. We got packed up. We're playing against ex-pros, Dwight Gale, and that. It happens. They brought Dwight Gale off the bench. We bringing Matisse off the bench. You couldn't see, yo. So I couldn't see. I was half blind. Oh, shit, yo. And I was like, nah, you weren't that bad. He was like, what do you mean I weren't that bad? Did you see me out there? Did I pass you the ball once? Did I pass to any of our team once? Shout out Matisse. Matisse hilarious, yo. Nah, Warrior J. This wasn't the Molyneux. This was Ballers just gone in the summer. But it's still summer. Ballers with Troops got the link up. It was the Ballers thing. Oh, yo, man, I was stressing, yo. I've never seen someone look just so devastated. You know how that is? Because, like, guys, like, man, we don't clock them things. But when I've seen him, I'm like, yo, let me ask, man. Because you look genuinely stressed. So I'm like, yo, Wagwan. I think Ace got the footage of it. I'm not sure, though. I need to chat to Ace and see if he got that. Because I swear he had the camera there. But I don't think it was from the start of the conversation. It was during the convo. Yeah. It's hilarious. But his girl made it worse, though. Because she started cracking up. You know what I'm saying? The person you would expect, yeah. Show the most compassion and comfort She had her jokes. Even when the Roberto Carlos 3 kick thing, where you could go up there and try and reenact the Roberto Carlos 3 kick, the famous one that swerved in the World Cup against France. And she was at me and her was, yeah, you should do it. And as he's walking up, she's like, oh, he's so shit. He's gonna do so bad. He's terrible. This is this girl saying. Shout out Matisse, man. Make sure you subscribe. That's what it is. He's unintentionally funny. Like if you've been around him, you know why he has the success he has. Because he's genuinely a funny guy. Genuinely like a funny, but it's unintentional. Nothing but love for Matisse, man. That's my guy, man. That's my guy. So where was I at? Why was I start talking about Matisse? No, I got to that. Oh shit, yo. Yo, I never seen someone look so devastated, yo. Like he just been in a boxing ring or something, like someone just robbed him. All right, Timmy had some questions. Here we go. I got you, Timmy. I got you. All right. Yeah, Jez, you're like that. You're unintentionally funny. You are unintentionally hilarious. I think we should sell Mano and address our biggest issue. Get Belieber plus Hackney. I love Mano more than most, but our midfield away from being a top 4 side again. Why would we get rid of Mano to do that? Why would you get rid of one of your talented players, one of your more talented players, when we have so much of a crap to sell? Whatever money you think we get for Mano, if you sell the rest of the rubbish, you can get more. You can get more than you would for a Mano. Let's say you think we get 80 million for Mano. If you sell 5-6 players, you can make more than 80 million. So I'm lost as to selling the talented players. Like I don't get that. The ISAK thing is genuinely depressing, and I'm a positive fan, but it pushes us further away from everyone. It'll make it maybe 6 to 10 years being a league winner, considering the quality in the league. Here's what I say to that. It's never as bad as you think it is. Because if you would have said in 2015 to a Liverpool fan that they would have won 2 Prems, has it 2 champs? 1 champs, be one of the better teams in the league, and we'll have a summer in 2025 to dominate, where they would have told you no. And that was just 10 years ago. You would have told a Liverpool fan that in 2015, they would not have believed this next 10 years. All it takes is a couple good windows and the right manager, and you are right there. So that's why it's never. Talk to a Liverpool fan. They didn't expect this. Ask them, do you think this was going to happen in 2015? They would have said, yo, lay off the crack. And big up Casually for the raid as well, man. Big up Casually for the raid. Shout out my guy Marshall every single time, man. Shout out Marshall. Not convinced by any of us, but they are step up from the Glazers, seeing how decisive they've been in the entire organization. It's baby steps, but I personally see that work as much as I see that the BS. Yeah, the BS. So they got step up from the Glazers. I hear it. Decisive to an extent, yes, but you mentioned it here, the BS. So that's why I got no time for them whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? I got no time for them whatsoever. And you know what's crazy? Like, that was the first time when someone mentioned it. Like, with his girl cracking on him and talking to her, I understand why they are in a relationship. That's what you want. You know what I'm saying? Anytime, like, if my girl can't run jokes on me, I'm not going to be with her. Like, she got to be able to, you know what I'm saying, shoot her shot and get her jokes in and get her, you know what I'm saying, and get her punches in 100%. Like, run your bands. Because I'm going to run my bands at her, so she has to do the same thing. 100%. Like, that's what that is. Like, when she's there, like, I get it, because she's funny too. And she was just roasting him. You know what I'm saying? As man is just there, just depressed and stressed. Probably still couldn't see clearly, yo. You probably thought I was Aaron. You know what I'm saying? Didn't even know who he was talking to. Oh, shit. Let's see what else you lot saying. Fuck it out. Never see? Because I saying this, never flawless. I'm depressed before club. And that's only 10 years ago. A lot can change in 10 years in football. A lot can change. Off topic, you doing any La Liga watch-alongs next season? Yeah, I did a lot. I'm still going to continue to. Yes. Barcelona, Real Madrid. Whenever I get chance. I watched a lot of them too last season, and I plan to do so this season as well. Big up from NYC. Hey, big up Sanja Hussein, man. Big up, man. Shout out to everyone from NYC. That's what I was asking. My bad. That's what I was asking. Anyone from Manchester? No, anyone who lives in Manchester looking to pay five-a-side. It's over 300 of you lot in here. I don't know why C24 talking about ankles. This guy a joke, man, you know, for true. 2 Prems, 3 Champions League finals, 2 Carabao Cups, 2 FA Cups. There you go. Exactly that. Exactly that, United. I didn't expected that. Go look at Liverpool's side in 2015. See where they finished the season 2014-15. I don't even know, but I know it weren't good. I know that team wasn't good either. The certified, you has to be, did you get put on the island flawless against Aaron? Yep. Nightmare. Nightmare. I told him I thought, I was like, right, I thought it was brothers. I was saying, yeah, I know you ain't here. Oh, you joker. Flawless, you and Rance would be a good pivot if we don't sign mid. Rance will be fine. You know what I'm saying? Because his footballing IQ is tight because he's played at a high level as well, professional. My footballing IQ is not high enough. And then I don't have the physical attributes or the technical attributes to override the footballing IQ. I'm a decent footballer overall. KJS says, don't live with money, but you ever need a baller again, shout me. Yeah, that's it. You know what I'm saying? We need a, what's it called? Because we're looking to start back the five-a-side team. Victor was talking about it. So that's why I'm asking specifically about in Manchester. Did I say I was trash? No, I'd be trash at the highest level. I'm okay overall. But put me in, these people talking about playing for United, put me in the Premier League. I'm getting smoked. And people realize I'm getting smoked. I'm nowhere near Collier. I think because we compare Collier to the Vitinas and Modric, he looks terrible. I just said we just played against ex-pros. We just played against Colin Kazim-Richards, Kieran Clark, Dwight Gale. We couldn't get anywhere near them. And outside of Dwight Gale, the rest of them been retired for a number of years. And people realize the level that these players are at. I do have good awareness. You know, I've realized the level these players are at. I watched the under 21 game last season, year and a half ago. I went because one of my young G's was playing. The pace, movement, footballing IQ was ridiculous. I was like, I can play that. I was under 21s. It was under 21s. Yeah, people don't realize, man. You know what I'm saying? Championship, and just because like we call them terrible, that they're terrible in terms of compared to the best. Man said Collier. Yes, compare Collier to Vitina or Modric. He's going to be nowhere near. Put Collier in a Saturday League team. He's smoking, man. He's smoking, man. Like, what? I don't think people realize, like, the level. Like, he's smoking, man. Oh, these people like, yeah, I can move to. All right, go play against him. So, KJS, why are you not playing professionally then? What happened? Why are you not playing at a high level then? Why have you not applied for Ballers League? People realize this? Like, the level these men are at. Man are moving to, man, they just moving the ball quick. It's not even what they do in the like individually, like going past players, is bouncing the ball and and that. Yeah, you see it all the time in NBA. Where man go, yeah, I can beat such and such. You know what I'm saying? And that. I can beat such and such. I had a full scholarship to play pro in MLS. I hope it wasn't injury that derailed that, to be honest. I hope it wasn't. Yeah, people think, yo, yeah, it's easy. To the point I'm making. Man, sad to hear that, man, for real. KJS. Yeah, man. Pro ballers, I don't think people realize the level of the. All right, go play against some pro ballers, man. All right. You man are jokers. Brother Joe, I don't know what people think the level's at. So no, when I say I was trash, yes, in regards to Premier League level players, absolutely. Yes. I'm getting nowhere near them. I'm getting smoked. CKJS, so why that's a part of it then? You're saying you got cold feet. So imagine you playing against high level ballers. That could happen again. Oh, disrespect. I'd still try though. Don't get me wrong. I'd still go out there. I'd actually go do my best to get fit, because why I struggle more is physically, and that can be improved upon. Like fitness, stamina, strength. Like you can get in the gym and deal with them type of things. So if I did that, I'd be better. Flawless, top 5 boxing matches you watched and top 5 boxers of all time. Top 5 boxers of all time. Floyd Mayweather, Andre Ward, Terence Crawford, Alexander Usyk. I was talking about people I watched. So this excludes Muhammad Ali and Tyson and all that. I didn't watch them. So I don't comment on things I didn't watch. I comment on things I'll be watching live. That's why I don't mention Ali and George Foreman and that and stuff like that. So Mayweather, this ain't in order, by the way. Andre Ward, Terence Crawford, Alexander Usyk. Who's fifth? Who is fifth? Who is fifth? I'm trying to think. Who is fifth? I don't know who's fifth. It's a great question. You have to come back to that. Top 5 boxing matches I've watched. Mayweather Judo is up definitely there. Mayweather Judo. Nah, not Canelo, but Canelo's quality. Yeah. Mayweather, yeah. Mayweather Judo. Oh, was it Better Be a Bivol I watched recently? That was fire. I can't remember if it was 1 or 2. I'm really racking my brains trying to remember stuff. Fury Wilder 2. I can't believe what I was seeing. That's up there. Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, the second one. That's right up there. Crawford Spence. Mayweather Pacquiao. I didn't watch Tyson live. By the time I got into boxing, Tyson was over the hill. I didn't start watching Mike Tyson until I was late getting into boxing. He was fighting like Lennox Lewis. I wasn't watching boxing like 90s. I was a late getting into it. Same with Lennox Lewis. I really watching him like that, like in his prime. I remember him a little bit more, but yeah. So what did I name? Mayweather Judo, Fury Wilder 2, Ward Kovalev, Crawford Spence, Pacquiao Marquez 4. When Marquez put him to sleep. I was watching it, and the girl I was with at the time, with my obviously ex now, girl I was with at the time was asleep next to me, and I was watching it. And he hit him with that punch. I made so much noise that I woke her up, and she got mad at me, but we moved. But yeah, that's my 5. Yeah. I have not seen, outside of Wilder fight, I've not seen a bigger knockout in a higher profile bout than that. Because that was 1 punch KO. I knew he was done. He wasn't getting up. And who was it? Was it Roy Jones Jr. on commentary? He's not getting up, Chip. He's not getting up, Chip. Hyping up that shit like, man, knew. Yeah. So there you go, Si. That's the 5. French Groves was great. Both of them. 1 and 2 build-ups. But I can't put them above Mayweather Judo, which is one of Mayweather's greatest performances because of the way he turned it around. I just mentioned Marquez Pacquiao 4. Crawford Spence because Crawford dismantled him. Fury Wilder 2. And Ward Kovalev. Sorry, I forgot that they fought twice. The rematch. Because again, Ward wasn't supposed to stop him. He wasn't too. So, yeah, that's what I'd say. Yeah, but she's not getting up, Jim. Or was it Fury Wilder 3? It was either 2 or 3. One of them, he just absolutely packed him up. He stopped him in the second one, though, right? Did he stop him in the second one? Let me see. Was it by stoppage? Was it TKO? So which one was number 3? Let's have a look. Was it where he got up? And the one where he got back and Undertaker was crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, Mayweather Judah was nuts. 100%. Like that fight there. That fight there, crazy. Crazy. Absolute, yeah. Quality. Flawless predict next season Champions League final teams and winner. Hopefully it's PSG Barcelona. So I'm gonna go with that. PSG Barcelona. PSG to retain. Fuck it. That's what I'm going with. That's what I'm going with. Let's see what else. Again, Benny, Hagler Hearns, this is stuff because he said stuff I've watched like live and stuff. Like Hagler Hearns, props to all the greats before my time. It's like football. I don't talk about players before my time. Yeah, man, I want to see a non-English team dominate the Champions League. Let's see it. I love to see the best of the best at the highest level. Fuck it. Why not? Yeah, Mayweather Corrales was ridiculous. That was slightly before, because Mayweather Corrales, that was before the Judah fight, right? That's before his hands like broke down, his body kind of broke down type of thing. But yeah, he packed up Corrales. Yeah, it was 0-1. Yeah. Packed him up. Yeah, I just want to see the game. Just want to see the game, to be honest. Hopefully two non-English teams that I can just sit and enjoy in peace. Flawless, would you say Vitaly Klitschko underrated? No, I think he gets his plaudits. I mean, people say he's one of the best heavyweights of all time. I think both Vitaly and Vladimir get their just dues. People say what they like about their style being boring, but they were extremely effective and 2 quality heavyweights. So I would say so. They get their credit. Exactly that. One thing for sure is we need no Prem teams in the final. That's for sure. Didn't watch Bernard Hopkins like that side. I'm not gonna lie. Didn't watch Bernard Hopkins. Outside of Mayweather, back then when I'm getting into boxing, it was all about heavyweights. It was all about the heavyweights. Like I said, I didn't start watching till like mid to late 2000s. That's when I really like tuned in and was like, all right, I'm going out of my way to watch boxing and watch interviews and and all these type of things. Fellas, you got a soft spot for any English teams? Nah. No. Not a soft spot. Because there's nothing I have a soft spot over them for. You know what I'm saying? How could I forget Spurs? Well, Spurs, of course. You know what I'm saying? Where is it? Because you gotta accept Europa League champions. You get what I'm saying? I don't even know where European is. He's somewhere around there. He's floating around there. I don't know where he is. Where's European? Somewhere around there. Where is he? I don't even know where he is. But yeah, European around the place. There he is down there. Well, shout out to European. Yeah, Spurs. That's pretty much it, because they hate Arsenal. Everton, I would say. Because they hate Liverpool. Enemy of my enemy is my friend. So it's probably that. You're about to pop up, but it's not to call you a wild when you need it. If he was here, I would have actually grabbed European, but he's not, so it's cool. Soft stuff for Spurs, Sheringham, Carrick, Berber. Bears. All right, people. We're going to close out. Love to everyone that's locked in. We went well over the 100 likes, so big up to you lot. We hit the like check. Did we hit the subscriber mark, though? Let me refresh this. Did we hit the subscriber mark? I'm going to head over to Jacob's channel in a second. No, we didn't. Wait. Yo, we gone down. We're too short. Get us back to 15,350 people. We're too short. What's going on? What is going on? Everton need a European trophy so he can complete the cartel flawless. Hey, Conference League winners 26-27, man. There you go. 26-27. And you know, I asked as well, is no one here play ball in Manchester? Is there no one here from Manchester who plays football? Who lives in Manchester, I should say. No one. Ideally, a goalkeeper. No one. Mad. This is why we struggle for numbers. It's crazy. Mad crazy. Mad just. It's nuts. It really is. Oh, at least be someone. No one. Let me drop all the things in the chat anyway. Yeah, obviously I ask if you're in Trinidad or NYC. I'm asking specific. I'm asking for no's. I'm asking if there anyone else is. Like, yo, what is going on? Shout out to your fam up here. Well, as you can see, link for the membership is in the chat. Make sure you go follow the playback as well, where you get NBA content, NBA watch-alongs, Premier League watch-alongs, Champions League, Europa League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, gaming contents over there. We're going to start Mario Kart, GTA, FIFA, Fight Night Champion, all over on the playback, people. So make sure you subscribe over there to the playback, www.playback.tv/sarcasmcitytv, or download the playback app on your app store, people. It's an app you download for absolutely free. The same way you watch and comment on YouTube, the exact same way you watch and comment on playback. So you create an account for free, sign up for free, type in Sarcasm City TV, follow it, all helps. Also, you can see the clips channel is there, Sarcasm City TV clips. Make sure and subscribe to Sarcasm City TV Gaming as well if you want to see the best pro club stream in the world. Yeah, I hear that, KJS. Traveling every week from Brum is a myth, 100%. 100%. I hear that. Well, clearly not. It's all good. It's someone else. Someone has some. I swear someone has some. I miss it. Flawless, if you had the chance to go back and go back in the future, which will you choose, Football Max or boxing to watch live? Football Match, the 99 final. 100%. I love to relive the 99 final. And boxing match. Probably Mayweather Zab Judo. Or do I go Mayweather or Toro Guy? Yeah. Probably Mayweather Judo. That's what I'd say. Mayweather Judo. That's what I'd say. Because, that fight just had everything. Beef outside of it. Zab Judo was the better fight earlier on, and then Mayweather just took over in sick fashion. Yeah, it was ridiculous. Shout out to Man Them Talk crew for a baller in Manny. Thing is, most of them ain't even in Manchester. Everyone busy and stuff. Everyone busy. But like Sham said, subscribe to the Sarcasm City TV Clips channel. Subscribe to the Sarcasm City TV Gaming channel as well. Big up to Fierce. Red Devil says, yo, this is crazy work ethic. Appreciate it, man. We're going to keep the shows rolling. Fan calling show tomorrow. Members only, though. First ever, 9:30 p.m. UK time. Fan calling show, talk your ish, but it is members only. Any level, but it's a members only. The one on Monday will run as normal and will continue to. This one on Friday, I'm just trying something new to see how it works. So yeah, 9:30 p.m. Talk your ish fan calling show open for solely members, people. And then 11 p.m. I need to chat to everyone. United Spurs show as well. So hopefully the Spurs representatives are about. Flawless, before you go, who's your favorite Manchester United player ever? Who's my favorite Manchester? It's too tough. Too many goats. Let's give you my 5. Like Cole, Cantona, Ronaldo, Scholes, Keane. There you go. Let me give you 5. I gave you 5 because I can't pick between them. Like saying, yo, which one of your kids you like the most? Yeah. Andy Cole, Eric Cantona, Paul Scholes, Cristiano Ronaldo, Roy Keane. That's my 5. Everyone just busy, KJS. That's all it is. Famzone trying to sort a game, get your hat in the ring. What are they trying to do? What exactly is it? I know them over there. What exactly are they trying to do? What's the idea? Flawless, for you go watch Fantastic Four. It's brilliant. Oh yeah, I'm going to watch. I'm a huge Fantastic Four fan, so of course I'm going to watch that. You already know. Of course I'm going to watch that. They trying to partner 11 aside. What have they done? Is there a video about this? A video about this. I'm gonna go watch the video and see what's what. Like, what is it? Is it like Famzone TV 11 versus an All-Star 11? Like, what's the plan? Like, what is it they're doing? And shit, I almost forgot as well, people, because there's new people here. This show, you see this show and all the other shows on the YouTube channel, apart from Watch Alongs, Fan Calling Show, gaming content available on all audio platforms as well. So Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud. If you want to listen audio only, go to your Spotify app right now as I'm speaking. Type in Sarcasm City TV. Follow 5-star us on Spotify. All you iPhone users, go to iTunes, Apple Podcasts, and 5-star us on their SoundCloud or wherever you listen to podcasts. Because maybe you don't want YouTube using up all your data. Maybe you don't want to see my face. Maybe you don't want to see the host faces. I hear it. Maybe you're at the gym. I just want to put a phone in your pocket. Maybe you're going for a walk. Maybe you're running. Maybe you're driving. Maybe you're cleaning. Whatever the case may be, you might be cooking. Whatever the case may be, people. If you want to listen audio only, go to any audio podcast platform, type in Sarcasm City TV, and it will pop up, people. It will pop up. All right, what's this last bit? What's this? Yeah, they was discussing it on the last Trench Talk 2 weeks ago, but literally they're trying to see what football YouTube man can ball. The man them know, so like you catch SB Rums, months, ends, etc. All right, let's see what's what. Because I'm cool with Famzone. I don't think I've been on the channel, but I've worked with a couple of them. So I'm gonna see what's what. I'm sure they'll post or something about it, but if there's space, I'll do it. I'll get fit and start playing. But I'll do it 100%. But all right, people, gonna close out. Love to you lot who have locked in. We're gonna redirect over to Jacob. I'm going over there for 5 to 10 minutes, people. So just put Sarcasm City TV Raid in his chat. That's Sarcasm City TV Raid in his chat. This has been Sarcasm City Sports Q&A solo edition, hosted by myself here, flawless people, Mr. Take Note, live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube channel. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hey, appreciate it, big bro. My big bro in the chat. Flawless, the best to do it. Appreciate it, big bro, man. For real. But blessings. Yeah, there's space. D said it's going to be against former pro ballers. Yeah, forget that. I'm just pulling up to watch. I'm playing no former pro ballers. Are you crazy? I had that experience. I ain't trying to do that again. But big up. Love to everyone that's locked in. Salute.